Hi guys, so today I'm going to show y'all how I answer my problems for our Module 5 exam. So let's start with number 1. So for number 1, we were to write fractions in lowest terms and then determine the prime factorization of the denominators that we get. So for A, we have 0.225. So step 1, we are supposed to convert this decimal into a fraction. So we move the decimal place over and we get 225, and we put that over 100. For step 2, we simplify. 225 over 100 is equal to 9 over 40. So the prime factorization of 40 would be 40 equals 2 times 2 times 2 times 5, which can also be written as 2 to the power of 3 times 5. And we did the same thing for B, as you can see right here. So let's go to number 2. So for number 2, we are supposed to put A, B, and C into graphs. And so for A, we have y equals x over 2. And here's the graph for this. And we are supposed to put a real life situation that goes with each of these graphs. So for A, I said humans may gain 2 years of healthy life from eating heart-healthy foods in their regular diet. So for B, we have negative x over 2, or y equals negative x over 2. So I said dogs may lose 2 years of their life from eating dangerous chemical-filled dog treats. For C, we have y equals 10x. Chris will get $10 for every chore that he does at home. And here's the graph for that one. And for D, we have y equals x to the power of 2, or x squared. And here's the graph. And our real life situation for this would be two rabbits reproduce and have 2 more rabbits. Then those 2 rabbits have another 2 rabbits. So let's go to number 3. So for number 3, we're supposed to figure out what percentage and fraction of each of these figures are shaded red. So this figure to the left should be split into 8 equal parts. Of those 8 equal parts, one part of the figure is shaded red, as you can see right here. Therefore, 1/8 of the square is shaded red, and 1/8 is equal to 12.5%. For B, we have this figure. This figure should be split into 18 equal parts, as you can see down below. And of these 18 equal parts, 7 parts are shaded red, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the fraction would be 7 over 18, which equals 38.8%. And for C, this figure should be split into 2 equal parts. Only one part of the figure is shaded red, so that means only 1/2 of it is shaded. 1/2 is equal to 50%. For number 4, the question is, if the area of the hexagon is the whole, the remaining pattern blocks have areas that are 16.67%, 19.2%, 33.3%, 38.5%, and 50%. Show how the pattern blocks correspond to the given percent of the hexagon. And these are our 5 other shapes right here. So the triangle would be 16.67% of the hexagon. The tan rhombus would be 19.2% of the hexagon. The blue rhombus would be 33.3% of the hexagon, which is the bigger rhombus. The square would be 38.5% of the hexagon, and the trapezoid right here would be 50% of the hexagon, since it covers half of the hexagon. For number 5, we have 3 different common types of percentage problems. So for A, given part A, that is P% of the whole B, what is the whole? And our problem is Jay gave 75% of his nerds to Chris. Chris received 3 boxes of nerds. How many boxes did Jay start out with? So here is our little poster. We have 3 boxes of nerds equals 75% of blank. What would be our solution? The solution would be 4 boxes of nerds, as you can see, because 75% of 4 boxes of nerds would be 3 boxes of nerds. And for B, given A% P and the whole B, what is A if it is P% of B? And our problem is Elena has 4 packages of gummy worms. Jay asks Elena to give him 25% of her gummy worms. How many packages of gummy worms is Jay asking for? So here's our poster. So we have 25% of 4 packages of gummy worms equals blank. So the solution would be 1 package. 25% of 4 packages of gummy worms would be 1 package. So for C, find the percent given A and B. What percent of P of B is A? Courtney has 4 packs of gummies. She gives 2 packs to Chris. What percentage of Courtney's gummies were given to Chris? So, blank percent of 4 packages of gummies equals 2 packages of gummies. The solution would be 2 packages of gummies over 4 packages of gummies. Thank you, guys.